Hello everyone, I'm Paul with many voices and welcome back to more Prison Architect in the Swansong Slimer, my final prison in this game, where certain people are gonna be experiencing their final days. I've been giving this some thought, and I am highly annoyed at the fact that my prisoners keep coming back, but every time they come back they are ex-gang members. And especially this guy, ex-prison guard, I should keep him in, but I'm not going to anymore. I keep him locked up permanently to save their lives, but they are not contributing anything to the prison other than their existence. They only cost money. So what I'm going to be doing, as you can see, I am ending their permanent punishment. Now this guy is also dangerous, ex-gang member and a snitch, but oh well. Still have one ex-gang member here, and I believe this was a regular gang member, but ex-law enforcement. You're kind of dangerous as well, but sucks to be you. So from this moment on, all the prisoners that come back as ex-gang members will no longer be locked up in their cells 24/7. They're gonna have to contribute to the prison. Hopefully one of them will be the one to complete carpentry apprenticeship so that the 10 beds get produced. Hopefully one of them will be one who passes both foundation education and general education to complete that grant. And for some silly reason, the game has once again kicked me out of cell block B. Well then, what am I going to do today? Last time, of course, we focused a lot on insulation, but today I'm gonna start cloning stuff over clone. And rather than the entire cell block, I'm only gonna do the first 4 over here. Because as you can see, I'm already broke. And despite the fact that I could bring in the foundation and all of the items are planned out, they are not bought yet. So it's gonna take a little while for stuff to finally come in. We have 2 unknown crates. This is a advanced auto gatherer, which I already have 2 of. One over here, one over there. I don't need you. And this thing is a guard pavilion. I'm gonna keep you just like the guard tower. I may or may not have use of you. We'll see. Now these wires are still being put in, but there is no wire here, I believe. So let's fix that. Let's also first sell a bunch of useless wires, because I like my prison to be pretty and not have any useless wires. Oh wait. That did need wire. Then down here, just this one, that one. It's fine. We add you and this one and that one. This one, that one. Here. Keeping those are fine. This one, that one, this one, those 2, and now I'm gonna add these 2 wires, and I'm gonna add 2 wires here. That'll be for later. So, besides having decided to not keep my ex-gang members locked up permanently, I've also decided to stop sending out prisoners away. So let's see. We have a prisoner return, Paul France. And of course, he's an ex-gang member. Also an ex-prison guard. His life is in danger, but guess what? I don't care. And I was only a fraction of a second too late because I do have 5 rats here, so I wanted to do pest control, but I need $250. Luckily, no, I could. Now with this little bit of extra cash, I'm gonna do the thing that I had this planned for, like so. And if I place oh, you're supposed to be here. I get it. So let's see, how much would that be? That would be 500. Requires 1,000 for what I want. Not yet. Ooh. Now I can. Actually, I can indeed. And it's blocked because of some piece of insulation that hasn't been put in yet, so here I technically could. So let's clone this over as well then. So that's 8 more capacity, meaning that after that only 2 more and cell block B will be completed, which will be the final cell block grant that I will complete in this prison. Also, I need to do this, and that, and this, and this, and that. That no longer needs to be done, right? I have some money left. Let me once again fix my farms up, because my farms keep dying out for some stupid reason. And I don't want that. So there, wheat down here, and corn over here, and compost fertilizer all around. Okay, I'm actually pausing now because I'm thinking about the deliveries area. The trucks will only stop where the deliveries area is, and if there's a backup of trucks, then if this area up to here is shorter than 2 trucks but longer than 1, then the road gate is gonna remain open until it's able to close again. So if I were to put all of this down here with switching the garbage and the exports up to here and then the deliveries down to here, that should mean that all of these trucks would move all the way down to here first before they will unload. So it's actually more beneficial to have it done that way, I guess. Yeah. Oh well, maybe for a future thing. Maybe if I decide to, like, fully optimize this prison, I may change that over later down the line. But for now, I don't really care. I am gonna fire the 5 temp workers, as I like to call them. Because they really serve me no purpose. They just take money. I mean, they do help with building stuff, but the big project of the installation is done, so technically I don't need them anymore. So, what do you know? We have another ex-gang member here. Okay. This is a burst pipe thanks to the weather. Despite the fact that everything is insulated. As you can see. The pipe still exists. The small pipe still exists, the insulation still exists, but the pipe has burst, and that is something that only a plumber here can fix. A plumber costs $100, so that's gonna take a little while. Or actually, it's already been solved. And there is yet another mosquito. I literally killed one a minute ago. Fucking hell. Fucking mosquitoes. Oh well. I do like this area. Enjoy yourself punching the thing here. I hope you do. Now, of course, I could throw barbed wire on this area as well, and technically I should. So that'll be like a final stage of the project thing. Like when it's all over, that'll be probably the last thing that I do, is to throw barbed wire on these sections here. And those sections. Because I have it on here as well, so that's decided. I will do that for now. Once I have the cash. So there's still a lot of work to be done in this prison. You're... Fine. I will sell some shares. Fine. I don't want to go bankrupt just yet. I've got too much work to do. I don't want to see this prison finished. And I don't want to cheat in any more money. And I highly doubt that I'll ever finish these 2 grants in this prison, so I don't care. I also highly doubt that I'll ever even start this particular grant. And this grant will never be done anyway, because we're not using Criminally Insane. Now we're definitely not doing it here. So once this prison is done, it's done. But I did notice a little bit of flowery field grass that needs to be put here. I think that's about it. Now, of course, I'm also going to be clearing over this, because it's important to have the seating area down here, you know. I don't have to rotate and flip it, because it's just the same thing there and there. And then the wall lights can only be placed in once the walls are put in. Actually, I could put it in right now, and I believe I had it here, right? Aye. So hopefully that won't mess with the construction phase. But at least that'll make that area look nice as well. And I'm pretty sure that my prisoners aren't really using it, maybe in their free time. But it's just a nice little sitting area. So how much would it cost me to buy back those shares? 55,000. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Stop it with the death row suggestions. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, what else? Contains 8 letters. Well, as you can see, now that I've got all the pipes insulated, we don't get the sound anymore of the pipes freezing over. And our staff and people won't complain about warmth that much. Ding ding ding. Two are interested in this. So maybe this will be like 18 once this has passed. I could potentially continue playing this prison until Green Energy Goal number 6 is done. I could do that, but I honestly see no point, because it's just gonna take too long. I'm not gonna be building, and yeah, as you can see, my reform is already back up to 41%. Reoffending chance. It really is no use. And despite that so many are interested in all of these programs, we only see 1 or 2 at a time doing it. And barely anyone succeeding. So, I guess it's just not worth it. Yeah. Where's my cat, by the way? She was there a second ago. The downside of having 5 chairs for her to lie on is that she could be on any of the 5 chairs. And she's on one where I cannot see her right now. But luckily she is still here. Being adorable, as always. So let's see what gets done first. This does look pretty though. I'm proud of this prison. And I know that I started with $100,000 and that I already had all the exterior pads put in. And all of the stone on the storage and garbage and exports and deliveries. And all of the fences on the outside, at least, put in. But honestly, this is just such a nice looking prison. And I don't know why all of a sudden they just crawled down to this speed again. But I definitely have to close this game once this recording is over, so that it'll speed up again. I know I'm doing quite a bit here with the construction, but it has to be done. Sadly, that'll mean that only in one prison have I ever completed the Reform Through Education initiative. And of course, I haven't done offshore tax haven, I haven't done legal prep and legal defense. Those are the three researches that I want to do still. The others I don't need to do at all. But yeah, this prison looks really nice. And I really love that I came up with this. Because you can't go to a work area or reform area minus the breathing therapy in the yard without having to go through some security checkpoint. And you can't get out either without. So the amount of contraband that the prisoners have in their cells is also severely limited this way. And that's what makes this prison, in that regard, so incredibly successful. And it took me quite a while to come up with the perfect way to do this. And I guess this just works. It's probably that I need more of this rather than just this, because I feel they still come through here while they're not supposed to. Going the wrong way, but I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Other than having done it the way I have this set up now. Speaking of, let me now remove the lighting. There. The speed is honestly a little unbearable for me, so I'm going to be closing it off here a little earlier than usual. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, helps out a great deal. I'm Paul with many voices. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.